I promise I'm not as tired as I look. Okay. Alright. Yesterday we found Tebex, Glory, and Wisp. Hey, Rydson. Does this count as an EU stream?
Fresh meat.
Maybe.
This is still MVS, right?
Yo, that's right. That's right. That's what it is. Let's see. And your role is drop weapon. Alright, we'll just keep it. We are on fire. I know. Flying. Actually, let's go players one here. How's it going? What up, Bobcat? I wanted to speedrun today, but it's too late to speedrun now. So speedrunning will come either tomorrow or the following day. What up, Super? Thank you so much for the biddies. Also, dang it, Dan, Kim. Mwah! Kisses for you. Kisses for you. Thank you so much. Speedrun hardcore? Yeah. So I'm thinking either speedrun through the door into my arms. Nice. I'm thinking either I'll do some like hardcore speedruns or I'll do like online 1 to 85 or 90 in a day. Yeah, Tabex was this morning. It's correct. I don't know though. The early BYD bonus. Thanks so much for Sixus. Watch the double rip. Double rip was a little sad. Double rip was a little bit sad. Speedrun Necro? I don't know where you heard that.
I am overburdened.
I don't know what led you to believe that.
I am overburdened.
New speedrun Rabies Druid. Ugh. I have not done any of the getting over it game yet. I've not done that.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Someday. That full redo doesn't heal. Not really. It's a little annoying. Yeah, sometimes, but... Come on. Big money.
I can't carry
Play the belt, play the belt. Rip. You think it's a cruel punishment to make someone play that game? Is that bad? Don't instead, you probably make sure the servers are working nicely that day. Lagging a lot lately. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do laggy stuff now. I ain't about that noise. I ain't about the lagging noise now.
I am overburdened.
Am I playing players 8? Yeah, so I swap around. So I'm on players 3 right now. Because when I come in here and there's all these cold immunes, I don't want to spend a year just to kill the cold immunes, because I can't break them with infinity. And then, as soon as I clean these guys up, I go over to players 8. Sometimes I do players 2, or wave 2 on players 8. Sometimes on wave 1. Wisp tonight. We already got our wisp. That was this morning. Hey, flame. What's going on? Dang, that's awful, Warren. Does players reset when you quit? No. It stays the same unless you quit the actual game. Stays the same unless you quit the game. Look at our experience though, boys. We are doing it on the experience train. We have made it to the halfway point, a little past it looks like. You're gonna be sad when I find all the items. I'm thinking of starting this up in Golzar! Path of Exile as well. Doing find all items over there. So that'll be like a continuation a little bit. You saw PLUGY yesterday? Nice. It really is a nice quality of life improvement. So many Spired Helms, man. You want a beer for that COA drop? We found a rare Corona yesterday. Someday it'll drop. There's a Hydra bow right there.
I am overburdened.
There's our wind force right there. Like ending your favorite show? I feel ya. I feel ya. It's okay.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm sure there's still plenty of time. Just because we have found 4 items in 3 days. Don't get used to it is all I can say. For sure, Super Knight. Don't get used to our item finds here. Hey, Gobble.
I am overburdened.
Because we have just been on a roll finding items.
Hello.
You're surprised I haven't found Wind Force? I mean, RNG. How hard? Well, I don't have all the runes. That was not on my list. I did all sets and uniques. All sets and uniques was my list.
I am
So pretty much I guess I'll start when I want to start getting runes, I'll start doing some whatever runs, some trav and things like that. Maybe run some cows. How many high runes have I found? Let's see. 1 in there, a 2nd in Hodo, a 3rd one in Grief, 4th, 5th in there for 2 bursts. 6th one here. I think I have like 3 more, 4 more, probably like 9. It hasn't been great, honestly. I've been very surprised at how few high runes I have found with this character. 3 in the infinite. Oh yeah, I had 2 Sur runes that I morphed into a Burr rune. So, and I haven't found over a Burr rune. So, very sad. And if you want to count like Ist rune as a high rune, we've got more than that. I'm counting only like Vex or low Cerber. Jaw, Cham, Zod are annoying, yeah. That's sick, Spike. Zod is a sick find. Zod is a very sick find.
I can't carry anymore.
How's everybody doing today? Am I tired yet? A little bit. A little bit. Zod is more likely to drop than Tyrael's, yeah. Tyrael's my rarest item in the game. Twice rarity of Zod.
I am overburdened.
Good, just got to work. Nice. But yeah, no, I've been going at it here for a little bit. I was very tired today, but I came home and I took a little nap after work. Same idea as last time, and now I actually feel kind of good. Now I actually feel kind of good. What do I plan on doing after I get all the items? Still, I've been debating that for sure. I'm debating that for sure.
I am overburdened.
I don't know yet. I mean, I want to get 99 on this character, so if she's not 99 by that point, I'll probably farm to 99. Which is also why I'm doing a lot of bail runs now, because I don't want to get like I could do just Pindle runs here. But if I get all the items, and I'm still like 97.5, I don't think 99 is going to be near as fun to get to. You know. So. Leg day and productive setting and some awesome PLUGY luck. Sick. Make a decked out level 99 character of each class. It takes so long to get to 99. I mean, look at, we're at 97.5. Then the game is over. Did I tick already? We already ticked! Oh my gosh. How do I keep my HP and mana on the screen? You just click on the bottom of the bottom of it. Bottom of the orbs, and it'll show up. I'll show you in a sec. So right here. Right here. That's all you gotta do. It's actually pretty simple. I want a Caduceus. I found an Archon staff yesterday doing Pindle. That was cool. That's always a cool find. But it was only white.
Fresh meat.
Hi, by the way.
Llama.
Hello. Mwah! Cage Nick, 5 months in a row. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm probably running 460 something right now. For my bail runs, I run less MF, more life and everything like that, because it's a little more dangerous. For my other runs, I switched into more MF, and I run like 655. How's the luck so far tonight? It's good. I mean, you know, we're just getting started here, so we haven't found anything yet, but unexpected too. Why do I never play online? I'm more of a single player guy. I like single player a lot. It's just so fun, you know? You found your second metal grid tonight? Sick. That was my metal grid. You stole it. You think that'll be my last one, Vexatious? I don't know about that. Was that not a wind force? Was there a unique Hydra ball on the ground that I completely missed? Hey, switch. Now you're gonna go make me check for it. He's nuts. We could actually change it right now if we wanted. You're gonna be in trouble. I hope you realize this. I hope you realize this. You're gonna be in trouble if you make me go back there and it's not that. Oh, you thought I picked one up already. No, that one was in here. You're in trouble. No, I found a Hydra bow. But a Hydra bow doesn't mean it's a wind force. It was just white. And you call it dance when you get all items. Windy without Enigma. Pendle's the best place, but Pits also works. Yeah, I don't know if I have any great like all item plants. I already do some funky builds with them sometimes and stuff. So. I just don't know. Oops. Alder's Druid. Nobody really plays an Alder's Druid that I know of. Create a single player while having Bayonet at 1.4. I have my video for how to install it all and stuff. Fire into NATO is really the only build that people use, with the exception of if you want to be like a werewolf with your sick weapon or something.
I am overburdened.
Still no blink bats though. Nope. Blink bats is the rarest item for sure. I'm gonna laugh if that ends up being my final item.
Thanks.
Yeah, fire normal nightmare and then switch to tornado later. That is correct.
I am overburdened.
Let go. You're running Windows and then you have, yep, it happens. Sometimes you click outside the window.
I am overburdened.
You just get used to it. And the more you play, the less you click outside the window. Not too bad. You got to miss both items. No. Rip both items. Best place to hunt for high runes. Lower Curist is good. Trav is good. Cows is alright. You can lock your cursor to the window if you want. I think the latest PLUGY actually lets you, but I don't like locking it to the window because I like being able to click out of the window very quickly to go ban someone if there's a bot in chat or something that's posting inappropriate links. Ban someone if it's a real person in chat posting inappropriate links. You know, being able to go change music or play a video, whatever it is. There's so many like reasons I want to click off the box really quickly. And I don't really click like outside the box that often, so. I'm pretty used to it.
I am overburdened.
Let's go. Nice. This is like what a good throne room looks like for a speedrun.
I can't carry.
Vipers and whatever dudes. And they're not hard to kill. Is the items UI not working? No, it doesn't work on this character. It only works on my 1.14 characters. Unfortunately.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, no extra. Let's go. But online is apparently really laggy right now as well. I've thought about just firing up some hardcore characters though and just running around with it.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
I've thought about it.
Fresh meat.
Scud muffins. How you doing, my friend? I just want to say welcome to LOMASC Round. Thank you so much for the sub.
I am overburdened.
Mwah. Found a kiss for you, don't worry.
I am overburdened.
You just want to stop by, say hi. Gonna head out for the night. Have a good one, Nick. Yeah, my streams lately have been a little strange in timing. I know this. I apologize. It's been wonky sleep scheduling for me. But don't worry. Tomorrow's my last day of work. So I'm going to be able to catch up on sleep, and then I'll have probably an even weirder stream schedule for the next couple weeks. It's not as neat. Stream more. I'm trying. Hey, speedrun's coming up, yes. Yes, for sure. It's just been tough to speedrun when I'm waking up at like 11.
I can't carry anymore.
Or 2 in the morning or whatever it's been. Last day of work for this season. Kind of. I'll be working next week, but of this week, I guess. Skull Kappa. F. Yep. Alright. I want to get some ticks today. Ticks are fun stuff. Move our way over towards the
I am overburdened.
move our way over towards getting that level 98. Honestly, 99 doesn't even sound that appealing to me as much as 98 does. Like 98 sounds way more appealing. 99 just seems like, ugh, a pain. But 98 seems possible. You saw some llamas IRL, sick? Yeah, 99 is gonna be the most ugly, horrible mess ever to get to. I mean, it moves so slow. I might get a tick per stream or something. 98 we can actually see progress towards.
I am overburdened.
Exactly, Greek.
I can't carry anymore.
What up, bird brain? PvP's about them items. How to farm titans for Javison? Go farm Nightmare Mephisto. That's gonna be your best place to find him. You can also farm Hell Mephisto if you can clear at like the same speed just about. Hell Mephisto is not quite as good, so you probably have like a 1 in 1200 chance from Nightmare Mephisto, 1 in 1500 chance from Hell Mephisto. This is assuming players 1, and 0 MF. Nightmare Bale is gonna be too slow. Takes too long to get to him to kill him. So I would go with the Mephistos personally. Yeah, my overlay won't work with this. Unfortunately. So yeah, it'll just show I'm naked. It only works on 1.14. It's because they changed the location of like save characters and stuff. Do you need a lot of MF? I mean, the higher MF, the more you can drop it, right? So if you're running 300 MF or something, you can probably get it down to like 1 in 600 chance. Hey, Gans noob. Good man.
Fresh meat.
Just woke up. And Armidian as well. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. Mwah. Kisses to you, my friend. Kisses to you. Put some llama loves in the chat for you.
I am overburdened.
Lego. It's actually really annoying to play with my knee right here. But it's like a comfortable spot. Comfortable spot for my knee, but really annoying for trying to go to type. Oy. Trashy drops lately. Trashy drops. That's okay. I mean, like I said, I have found 4 items in 3 days. I went entire months without finding items before. So the craziness of how many items we have found recently is absolutely insane. Ooh, Ortrun. The fact that we have found 4 items, it's just, I mean, that's unreal. Only way to describe it. Unreal. Entire months, then we found Tyraels. Well, we went entire months, then we found Nightwings, then we found Tyraels, then we found Cat's Eye, Bullcathos, Cranium, Wisp, Tabek's Glory. Hard to get 99? Yeah, it takes a little bit. I'll try, Taikweezy. I'll try my best. More than 10,800 times to get 99? That's wrong. Bale should only be about 5,000 kills. Bale's only about 5,000 kills. Ooh, Thunder Maul. I don't need it anymore. We're done with the Thunder Mauls, boys. We're done with them. Ethereal's Might is not a thing. Any item that has the indestructible mod cannot be ethereal unless it is always ethereal. Such as Ghost Flame, Ethereal Edge, Shadow Killer. Those items are always ethereal and indestructible. Other items such as Cranium Basher, Tyrael's Might. Those items are always going to be non-ethereal and it's indestructible. So. Rib Cracker is used for the Wolf Druid. Exactly.
I am overburdened.
Exactly. I think I already have that Eth anyways. Let's go. Yo, Lexus, thank you so much for the host. What up? What up? They give 150% defense. Chain gloves. See if we find another perfect. Check out the Javies. Oh, 120s. IK Druid without the set helm. What about it? Hey. Can I get them Bartuks? Man, I would love to find that wisp. So I was looking, and Schaefer's and my amulets are the only items that I can now find and yet not find. With that I mean I don't have to identify to know what it is for all the other items, which is really nice, because before that, if you take it back, I mean, let's go back a few items. Wisp, Cranium Basher, Bullcathos, Cat's Eyes, Tyrael's Might, and Nightwings. All 6 of those items need to be identified to tell what they are items. So a unique Sacred Armor could drop, and it could be a Templar's Might. A unique Spired Helm could drop, and it could be a Veil of Steel. Right? Every single one of the items that I found was one that had to be identified, and you could have a chance to miss it. So, pretty sick that I knocked out a lot of those. Because those are like the annoying ones, right? You keep finding a unique Thunder Maul, and every time the unique Thunder Maul is just Earth Shifter or whatever, right? So I'm very happy about that. That's actually crazy. 6 of the 7 of those items. So right now, Shaver's Hammer is a 1 in 5 chance, I believe, of being Shaver's Hammer instead of Stone Crusher. And then, of course, Wisp and Seraphs. But it's very nice to have no more rings. It's because you never gotta worry about it. I don't know if we have the last 3. Honestly, I don't know where those highlights are. I'm not sure anybody clipped it. So I'm gonna put highlights up on the YouTube. Those should be up tomorrow. You're missing everything leading up to it. The waves actually give experience. I think that's the big thing you're missing. Oops. They'll give less experience, but I mean, I'm guessing I'll still probably get at least 50k experience per bail run from these guys. Also, I'll be on Players 3 to help boost it. Players 8 for those waves, and Players 3 for this. Schaefer's has a bluish head. I don't know. I don't think I've ever found a Schaefer's. I don't know if I've looked at what it looks like. I just know what Stonecrusher looks like. Because I've found Stonecrusher, I think, 5 times. I think 5 times I have found the Stonecrusher. It does have a blue tint? Okay. Ask Rai for his main song. I know! He found it on a speedrun. How silly is that? The answer is very silly, everybody. The answer is very silly.
I can't carry anymore.
Drives me a little insane. We found 2 items this morning. Wisp, Projector, and Tabex Glory. Pretty sick. I will have videos up tomorrow on YouTube. Whew, yeah, we're down to 11 items left. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. So I'm thinking they were mid-range. It was like 14% and then 16 MF. So they weren't bad. I'm thinking for next streams, I might want to do, if I wake up in like at an okay time on Thursday, I might want to like set up and have a little event on Thursday. I'm considering that. Players 8 affects monsters that didn't spawn already, correct? Or you haven't seen. A lot of it has to do with your vision. If you're within a couple screens of the monster, 50 yards, I think, then they still get the effect of whatever players it was at the time. I don't know. I'm pretty sure 98 to 99 is supposed to be 4,800 runs or something. Players won with whatever you call it, with like Annie or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, large terms are for the week. Median XL gets a new patch. Am I planning on playing? Not really. I don't play a lot of median. I played it for a little bit there, just to give it a try. It was kind of fun, but end of the day, I don't know. It was a bit too crazy for me. I feel like if I'm gonna play a game like that, I'll just go play Path of Exile right now. What the distances are in relation from skills to screen space. I believe the screen is about 25 yards across and maybe like 17 yards up and down or something. Something around there. But I believe left to right is 25 yards roughly. And then 16.9, 17 top to bottom. Something. Don't know exactly. You want to check on my static distance? Sure. Let's see. I static at 12.6 yards. So that should be able to hit the entirety of the screen left and right. So if I come here. Yep. So it hits that. So, yeah, that's about right then. Yeah, centered on me. So 12.6 is the radius. Makes it pretty good. The width and height should be the same. They are not, though. I don't believe. I thought that they weren't. Are jewels with 15 IS good? Yeah. Yeah, 15 IS is always nice. 15 IS, 40 ED are your, like, GG elite jewels. But obviously those are a little bit hard to find. Well, I think your character is centered between here and here, not including your head. So I think that's where you also get some of the difference. But yeah, 15 IS is a solid find. I always like it. Where did I find the 2 burrs? 1 burr I found in the ancient tunnels, and then I found 2 Sur runes in other places, and just used those to morph together to make the 2nd burr.
I can't carry anymore.
Come on.
I am overburdened.
I was pretty tired at work, I won't lie. I was pretty tired at work. My sleep schedule is slightly off right now. Yeah. That would be a good one too, Bird Brain.
I can't carry anymore.
Which I am affixes and prefixes that MERS can't use. What? Two different perspective settings that tilt the screen? Tilt it. I don't think tilting happens. Not bad. Large charm from Bale. Trash. You give an item to immerse, but he can't use all the properties. Plus skills does work, but for like items, it depends. The plus skills is very unique in its interaction. So like plus to all skills I don't think works, but plus to specific skills can work. Like plus to fire skills on a fire guy can work. There's a lot of weird things like that. I'm gonna just tell you right now. There's a lot of weird. The plus skills is very interesting. But you like, let me think. Maybe the plus skills work on like the Act 2 Merce like level of his aura, or it doesn't work there. I used to know this. In my tips and tricks video, I go through it all. It's something I have to like study a little bit. They won't use skill charges now. I really wish Bale's minions drop more. They just seem like they never drop anything. Faster cast rate should work, yeah. But the plus skills is really where it gets tricky. Because I do think it's plus skills that doesn't work, but plus specific skills, fire skills, does work. But then plus to like the actual skill would not work. Like if my mercenary uses conviction and I gave him plus to paladin skills, it wouldn't work. But if he was using holy fire and I gave him plus to fire skills, it would work, something like that. Or whatever it is. It's a whole mess. Diablo has a lot of weird mechanics. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Like 3 mercs with stealth. I don't know if I have.
I am overburdened.
Grab that. Whew. Come on. Did we get another tick already? Or are we working towards that other tick? Still. I think we got a tick, right?
I can't carry anymore.
I think we're on that second tick. Yeah. Definitely feels that way, BMJ. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. That looks like 2 ticks to you. Me too. Me too. Yeah. My gosh. 3 sick items. Herp. 11 items left. Yup. 3 sets. If only one was a Grizz. If only one was a Grizz piece. The nice thing is I do have these guys to farm right here on my way over. Like, yeah, it's not a lot, but they're right there in the way. They don't take much time. Halberds never. I know, man. I want that halberd train. 156, the standard. Standard sorceress amount. I got materials from those mobs. That's right, I did. Alright, come on. How long are we going to be streaming tonight? Not sure. Not sure. Best area to find Tal's armors. Pindle. Pindle will be your best bet for Tal's armor. Dude, these unravelers though. Dude, when we're on that final item hunt, that's gonna be insane. Like, it'll be a little bit of time until we get down to 1 item left. But think about it, like, man, the odds of a final item. I almost hope that Blink Bats is my final item. I almost honestly hope Blink Bats is my final item, just so we can get it in a more predictable amount of time. You know? Like, I could do it in like 3 days or something. So I actually really hope that's it. Because if it's something like Mang Song, it's like, alright, well. What MF would I suggest running Pindle for Tal's armor? Whatever you can find. If it's something like Mang Song, it's like, well, we could be here for a while. Just who knows? Could be months and months and months and months and months and months. But you get something like, Blink bats. That ain't too bad. Even metal grid wouldn't be too bad, honestly. What would I do if I got a second materials drop? I mean, that's possible still. That's possible still. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. $15 lifer, not worth my time. We need to use. Yep, you rarely see blink bats drop in hell. It's about as rare as all the other items on my list in hell. Non-hell, not near as bad. So I'll probably have to take it down to normal to go find it eventually. So I'm either gonna save it for a really bad day when I'm like, I just need an item. It's been a month. I just need an item to keep me going. Maybe on that day I'll go for the blink bats. Or just to get my fix. Or I will, ooh, lots of dolls. Ooh, lots of dolls. I don't want to fight in there. Yeah, the problem is I'd have to reset my map for it though, which I don't like. I don't like that idea at all. Too many dolls, not worth the risk. Sometimes you just call it. Say, you win this one, game. You win this one. Okay. I just want my Hydra bow. We have had so many Hydra bows lately. So many Hydra bows lately. Whoa, whoa. Wow. That damage was a little spicy. That damage is a little spicy. The Conviction Aura does lower resistances. And the Might Aura increases his damage. Those are the two auras I'm running right now. Ooh. I had bow up, right? So I have two auras. And then I've got my shouts, my war cries on as well. Even if maps refresh, maybe refreshing to learn them again, maybe. I mean, I just have such good maps here, though. That's the difficult part, is thinking about having to lose these and then trying to find another good set of maps. That can take a whole day in itself. Who knows? Come on, run. Did I just get back from a date? No. Is my hair greasy? No, I just woke up from a nap. Close. It's like a date. It's like a date-ish, you know. You can find tonight? Not yet. 2 ticks of experience so far. You guys have grown too accustomed to seeing good finds. You're gonna have to get used to the fact that a lot of times there aren't good finds. 11 raised to the half. What? Hey Bubba, how you doing? You have been spoiled with beautiful finds these last couple of days. I have been spoiled. We all have been spoiled. Just forgot to shower for a week. That's right. But yeah, I think I think an event Saturday could be, or Thursday could be really fun. Maybe I'll do like a hell speedrun that as well. I don't know. Check back in a couple years to see progress. I'm hoping. Yeah, the sword doesn't show my gear right now. The extension only works on my other characters, not on PLUGY character. 1.13. Ooh, 35. Ooh, 28. Crystal sword, Eth. Yeah, swords 1.14 only. Is correct. I don't like that I'm running low on these full rejuves right now. I want to stock up on those again. It's not dropping. Whew. Little Viper Magi action. I've found a lot of those on this character as well. Yeah, I figure I gotta get a little Holy Grail Sorceress in now while the drops are hot still, you know. They'll cool down eventually. Would you guys... Alright, actually, let's straw poll this. Let's straw poll this. If Warren wants to set this up, that would be really, really nice. I appreciate it. Would you guys prefer having kind of more random days? Such as like yesterday and today, I was just like, oh, we got a lot of MF source. Let's just keep pumping MF source. Because we're finding items. Or would you prefer more like set days? Where it's like every Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, it's crazy punching. Every Tuesday, Thursday, you know, I'm going to do Holy Grail Source. I will do hardcore hell speedruns on Friday, Saturday. You know, and obviously things are subject to change as my screaming set schedule changes a little bit. But would you guys prefer more set days or keep it random? Set days overrated? Okay, interesting. Interesting. 7 days grailing a week. Every day starts with a hardcore speedrun attempt. MF run if it fails. Oof. Set days could get boring. They could. They could. I figure if it was something that like
I am overburdened.
people really want, I could try and make it more sad if people were like, oh, I'd rather know that it's a speedrun day or whatever. Set nipple stream day. You need that in your contract. Was it Bear Girl who found Tyrael's Might? See, I found Tyrael's Might. She identified the Tyrael's Might, but I found it. Let's just make that clear. Say it's random, then end up having somewhat set schedule. Yeah. I know, Romus. I know. Bloodfist or +2 Java skills? Probably +2 Java skills. If they have the attack, it depends what your attack speed is and what do you need to get to. Are they 220s? Oh, I thought that was Caduceus for a second and I got really excited. Oh, it tricked me. Tricky game. Tricky game. Wow. That's sneaky. That's sneaky. I was gonna be super pumped. If we found Astrians, man. I like when streams have one special day per week, like Sub Sunday or whatever, but scheduling every day is too much. Okay. Sacred armor, hey. Dude, these guys just love to drop sacred armors. I guess that's what we've learned. That's what we've learned. These guys love to drop sacred armors. Wow, looks like everybody is on the random days train. I did not expect it to be that heavily in favor of random days. That's very cool. Interesting. Yeah, I've definitely thought about how much, because I think it's nice to have some scheduling. Sub Sundays or whatever it is. But how much of that? I don't know. I've also thought about things like, do I plan to be on again before Christmas? Oh yeah, I'll be streaming tons before Christmas. I'll be streaming tons before Christmas. Set scheduled for the stream itself, but what I do is random.
I am overburdened.
Cooking stream. Love me a good cooking stream. I've definitely thought, or here's my second question. It doesn't need to be straw polled, but just kind of thoughts on it. So in the case of something like Path of Exile, right? If I want to go play Path of Exile, do you think it would be more fun if I did like PoE one specific day a week, so you knew it was a PoE day, or just do like a week straight of PoE? Something like that. PoE, boo. I mean, not as many people like PoE. So it's either like do it like one day a week for 7 weeks, or 2 days a week for a few weeks, or just an entire week where we just go, it is PoE week. Or it's Legend of Zelda week, or whatever it is. A week of PoE just means I'm not showing up because I'm not interested. It's fair. Don't stray from it. Well, I don't think 1 day a week would be too crazy. The whole thing would, the whole week would be like if I just switched over for 1 week, right? Nipple stream week, exactly. You're getting the idea, for sure. Prefer PoE day. So that's just because you don't want to show up for the PoE, so you just want it to get back to Diablo 2 faster. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I think it makes sense. Most streams play games a week or two at a time. Yeah. That's kind of what I see though, right? When I look at most streams that have something else. If they're gonna play multiple games, they go a week or 2 weeks at a time in a game, and then they swap to the next game. So that's why I didn't know if it was like, it'd be better, you know, to do that. As opposed to constantly, you know, throwing a random day in here once a week and people going like, oh, is that what today is? Oh, okay. Or whatever. I want the Javs. 265 ED. Wow. Dang. Look at those. 2 to Java, 265 ED, replenishes quantity. Yeah. That's kind of a cool find, actually.
I am overburdened.
I mean, might as well have Titans, but still pretty cool. Chat will allow you to dedicate 1 day a week for PLUGY if that's your thing. Yeah, the replenished quantity as well. It's really not a bad javelin. Really not bad at all. If that had attack speed, shoot, now you're cooking with fire. That's all it's missing. I think what's sketching is if I'm burned out, we'll notice it. Yeah. That's potentially true. I'm definitely not looking to burn out by any means. I mean, I don't think I'm burned out. I think I'm still having tons of fun. Yeah, it's a poor man's Titans, exactly. But I'm just trying to figure, you know, what is more enjoyable, what's easier, right? If you're somebody who likes watching PoE on this stream, would just doing a week be easier? I don't know. Last time you find an eth jab, you died. Hey, you got Tivix Flory in there. Sick. But from the sounds of it, nobody here cares about Path of Exile. This is a very D2 heavy crowd. Which makes sense. We're playing Diablo 2. Do you guys really prefer randomness or just randomness in Diablo 2? Let's be honest here. I feel like randomness in Diablo 2 is what you're saying. Which is fine. Which is fine. There you go. Every class feels the same. Well, that's kind of how the game is built, right? I'll give you that. The classes don't feel too different because they all have access to the same stuff, really. Start with something like D2 and then finish with an adult game like South Park. I've honestly thought about that. Like, I wonder how much people would like joke games or silly games like that. That's actually nice too. Finish with helicopter, you know. I mean, I'm not planning on going full rando. Don't worry about that. I'm not trying to be like, I want to be variety and never play D2 again. I love Diablo 2. Diablo 2 is great. I am all about the Diablo 2. Bagel Girl random day where you play a game with her all day? Yeah, I mean, we could try and do that. I mean, she lives far away from me, so that's not really a thing right now, but... Yeah, I think silly games can be fun. Jeez, man. Give me some drops. Polybridge, I don't even know what it is. Well, yeah. Helicopter's awful. It's more awful when you have to play it for hours. In the middle of that. Trash. Polybridge is amazing. Keep talking, nobody explodes. Bear Girl. Yeah. I mean, I always have fun with Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. And Bagel Girl and I played it. So, I always have a great time with that game. That could be maybe one of those that we play. Something like that. I mean, I think I would have plenty of fun playing those other games. But yeah. I'm just trying to find the right balance, you know. Team up with her for a weekend to play Diablo 3. I mean, we've got a lot of great ideas. Let's just keep the good ideas coming here. Let's just so many wonderful ideas. It's amazing how many of them there are. Just keep them coming. Keep them coming. Polybridge. Back to Polybridge. Yeah, let's talk more Polybridge. Exclamation mark MF will show you not only my items left, but it'll show you my last like 7 finds. I think the question of playing random game is different than the question of playing Path of Exodus. Most people prefer PoE and D2. We'd want you to do one or the other. It's true. We should play Portal 2. I did some Portal 2 with Hannah Bart once. That was fun. I had a good time with it.
I am overburdened.
Oh! Woo! Cursed minions of destruction. Woo! All right. Not mess around. Not messing around no more, bows. No more. Play games like Secret of Mana, Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger. I mean, I have not played a lot of games. Like, my whole life, I've literally been Diablo 2, StarCraft 2, Legendary Mallet. Oi. Oh, it's Eth 2. Azurath? Hey! Got the Azurath. 20 IAS, 220 ED. My goodness. Look at these rolls lately, boys. That is also pretty sick. Cold damage, lifesteal on it. Wow. Do I like strategy or simulation games? I don't know. Yo, I beat my cat.
Udalman Llama.
Mwah. Kisses to you. Kisses to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at these items. And then we found this as well. Want to buy self-repair. You just zod it up, right? Obviously, yeah, it needs more ED or fools. I know, it's not quite there, but like, that's still... That's on its way, man. That's a GG classic weapon, yep. Is it perfect? No. It could use a little bit more something, but it ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. So yeah, I've definitely thought about, I don't know, it's very difficult because like I said, I've been so, how rare is Ondals? It's not that rare, but it's not bad. I've definitely been so locked into so few games in my entire life that I've thought like, huh, it would be interesting every now and then to play a little bit of something else and just have fun with it and enjoy it. Did I play a lot of DT before the expansion came out? Somewhat. I think I played more once LOD came out. Classic doesn't have that. Alright, well. That's why it's a GT Classic item, because it doesn't exist there. But I've also been very much a competitive gamer, I guess. And, like, serious, more, you know, I've been more on that hardcore gamer train, right? Some people are the people that they go and they have, you could look in their Steam library, they have 500,000 games in their Steam library. And that's just that. Like, they just are always stacked on games. And they're always playing a different game. They go week to week, you know, whatever. My Steam library has, I think, like 16 games in it. And I don't even play them because I'm just playing this all the time. You know? Nice, Meadow. I'm always just playing this. So, you know, I'm not worried about just playing one game, because I've done that for a long time, and I love Diablo 2, and I'll gladly keep playing Diablo 2. I guess my thoughts, thank you. My thoughts come down to, like, Diablo 2 is older, you might say. Might say it's an older game. And I just wonder, is this, you know, a limiting game overall, right? Is there a way to mix it in? Well, the problem is HD, I wouldn't be playing any other games. And that's why I've thought about, like, maybe I should just become, like, a Diablo overall player, right? Where I just play all Diablos. Not that Diablo 3 is any more popular than Diablo 2, really. Or, you know, try and mix in some PoE, right? Did I get another tick? No, not yet. We're still on the same ticks we had before there. Rip. Wrong one. I would love a D2 remaster. I think it's coming. Wait, tick confirmed? You sure? I'm pretty sure that that tick is recent. You'd watch some D1? Yeah. I mean, D1's great. D2 is the game with the most replayability and uniqueness. I mean, I think that's true. I mean, D2 is wonderful. So, I've been, you know, I've got so many hours in it. It's still past the red line? Well, yeah. Been going for a bit. We should be getting another tick here pretty soon, though. Maybe watch it on this Bale kill. See if it pops. Nope. Didn't pop. Weekly new game that chat votes on. Mix it up. Just trying to do a variety, switch it over, trying to reach out. Stream to so I'd say I've just set your goals. Let's stream. I mean, I would say ultimately I'm down to exist in a game like Diablo 2 or something. But I do think, you know, there is more audiences out there to hit, and with only Diablo 2 I do limit myself. Because it's hard to, you know, it's hard to find everybody who wants to watch Diablo 2. It's a very old game. I mean, there's obviously a great audience here. Like, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the Diablo 2 crowd and community. And a lot of them are more mature and stuff as well. But I think it could be fun to play different things up every now and then. But yeah, you know, like I said, if I want to look at going full-time eventually here, what does that look like, right? Am I able to do that just within Diablo 2? We get it. We're all bums. That's right. Exactly what I said. I mean, making the cookies is about 1/10 of the fun as eating the cookies. So I don't blame you. Normal Twitch audience just wants guns and screams. That does seem true. It does seem true. Baking with llama. That's right. You know, I should do that. I should go switch over to a baking cookies stream right now. And then the next time your girlfriend walks in, I'll be sitting there baking cookies and she'll be like, "Are you kidding me?"
I can't carry anymore.
You think she's mad at you watching me play Diablo 2. Just think how mad she'll be when you're watching me bake cookies. Yeah, I've thought about something like that, Tyqueezy. I mean, I don't know. 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 I don't I've definitely thought about something like that. Diablo inspired Bob Ross paintings. That would be cool. I've actually done a Bob Ross before. It turned out really well. Are we getting a Diablo 1 lore run? Hopefully soon. I want to do it. I do want to do it. Yeah, I mean, I recognize for sure, and I love that I get to, you know, like I said, I really do love having such a great Diablo community. So I don't want to ever get away from that, because I do love Diablo 2. I just look at, like, yeah, you know, at what point is there still ability to grow the community versus not. And I feel like at this point it'll just be either playing it even more and you know, having better hours and a better schedule. And these are things that I am looking at, right? Is right now, if I can get on a better schedule, if I can get things like that set, I think that'll be better. I think that'll help improve. But beyond that, like, I feel like an HD remaster is our next way to bring people back. You know, it's hard to bring too many people back into Diablo 2. XP bar. Now we ticked. Now we've ticked, boys. Now we have ticked. We got 3 ticks. 3 ticks. Yeah, this morning I found 2 more items. It's pretty sick. Isn't Blizzard working on it? That's my rumor that I'm trying to spread around. What up, Bob? Wow, terrible joke, Mithril. I'm just kidding, it's not bad. It's not bad. GG, 3 ticks today. Look at that 98. That 98 just looks so possible right now. I kind of want to run this Sorceress pretty hard for like the next couple of days and just get 98. That just sounds like really exciting to me. Did I play D3 at all? I played it like a year ago. Started a Diablo podcast with other runners. Could be interesting. That could actually be really interesting, honestly, now that I think about it. Just to talk about different potential skill builds, different characters, where we think a character's at, what sorts of characters we think have most room to improve, new records that have happened in the week. Man, that's a lot of really good information. You're talking about stream full time when you have a 9-to-5 job. You must be making a decent amount from Twitch. I mean, I think I would obviously take a big hit in income. But I look at it like this. If I were to be able to retire today, what would I do? I would go stream still. I would quit my job, but I would still be streaming. So it's like, you know, if we could make it work, I think it could be fun. And at the very worst, if it doesn't work out, I can go back to being a developer. It's kind of my thoughts looking at the future of it. Like, obviously, I still work my full-time job in this, but yeah, there is a much better chance, or financially, you know, sticking exactly as I am right now would be better off for me. But this is why you save up some money and things like that, and Like I say, at the very worst, you give it a year. I do R, Iron Python, JavaScript, things like that. I work in data analytics. Darkest Dungeon or Unepic? I've not heard of those. Yeah, I actually really love the idea of a Diablo 2 podcast. That's actually an amazing idea. I still think about moving. If I went full-time streaming, I would move for sure. If that happened, I would move for sure. I don't know where I'd move. I kind of want to move to, like, Colorado so I can go ski a bunch. Where did I learn how to do that stuff? On the job, actually. I mean, in school, I learned how to code, right? But I didn't learn, like, those skills. Right. That's more like on the job. But you learn how to learn, right? That's the biggest thing about school. Moved to Tucson. Well, there's also like Park City or whatever that's got really good skiing. Kind of thought maybe move around there could be cool. I don't know. I love skiing so much. You really think I'm going there to smoke, Moto? The guy who has never smoked or drank in his life is gonna go to Colorado. Archon staff! Ah! Is it dumb cheap to rent in Oklahoma? Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
I am overburdened.
It is pretty cheap out here. I want Meng Song. No, I live in Oklahoma right now. Which is actually nice in the fact that I can travel East Coast, West Coast really easily. Utah's expensive? Interesting, really. I mean, I wouldn't have to be right in there, you know, if I'm a couple hours away. Yeah, it's pretty cheap where I live, though. I mean, another thing is there's not a lot to do, so that helps with your costs, right? You're not spending a lot of money because, well, there's just not a lot to do. I care to pick up. Not interested in moving outside the U.S.? I am, actually. I've thought about... oh, Amazon setting up shop. Got it. I've thought about Japan and Korea. I think would both be really fun options. Those are two options that I've definitely considered, but I'd want to go visit first, so I'd want to do like a 1-month stint in those. If an Archon staff drops with a chance of being at rare and unique, same as all the other items that drop. Your unique chance, rare unique chance, isn't based on the base of the item. That is just a roll that happens on all bases that drop. So it's just like whatever your MF is, and then whatever, you know. Wow. Wow. I mean, I might be excited, but I feel like my stream would know what's up. Probably be the issue there. Be like, can't believe I found this. They'd be like, no, Mr. Llama. Did I bring Bagel Girl to Japan with me? If she'd come along, maybe. Obviously, you know, when you start talking about all that stuff, you start talking about... That's difficult to figure out. Right? When you involve another party. Would Bagel Girl be interested in going to those places? Who knows, right? Who knows? Or would I just go there myself? Lots of questions. Lots of questions. 1 tick represents 1.5 million experience. So I have 123 million left. And it is percent-wise, 0.8%. Random people take pictures of family. Oh yeah. I mean, that happens. But yeah, I've definitely thought about Korea or Japan. I've never visited either one though. I just have always enjoyed the food and the culture from how I know it. So that's something that I think would be interesting. I've never had a 99. No, I've never leveled a character. I've never spent enough time just like that was never as interesting to me, I guess. I was just like, I'd rather do something else. That's crazy. Yep. Does depend on quality of the base item. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, you're right. I guess I meant... Okay. Yeah, you're right. It depends a tiny bit on the quality. Because, yeah, that's why... Yep. You are correct. You are correct. It's not very much, though. I guess that was my point, is it's not a ton where it's like, oh, it's so much more rare to roll unique on the base. It is a little bit more. You are correct. I misspoke. I don't mind sticking out like crazy. Honestly, I think it would be super fun. Honestly, I really think it would be so fun to go to Japan or Korea and learn. Nice. Found that yesterday as well. Learn about the cultures more and like study language, stuff like that. Yo, UN Ween. Mwah! Kisses for you. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're willing to at least embrace their culture. Yeah, no, I would totally want to go and be in, like, set in a culture. Because I haven't had that, right? I have grown up in Texas and Oklahoma my whole life. And they are lovely places, don't get me wrong. I have very much enjoyed growing up in these places. But, end of the day, I know that it's not... you know, whatever, right? Like, I don't like that throne. Ocean Man. You know, at the end of the day, I know that it's very limited in its culture and things like that. And I've always thought it'd be interesting to learn other language, learn a lot about different culture and how other people live, things, whatever. I think I'm not, you know, I'm not huge into all of it though, right? Right, I feel like I just, you know, I like their food. I think they do some things cool, and it would be interesting to learn more. So, I've always wanted to like kind of learn a little bit more towards another language, and because I've never had that opportunity. So I do think stuff like that would be cool. Yeah, I'm glad, Jewish. Wow, that's really tough, man. Happy I could make you feel a little better. Appreciate the kind words. Hope things keep looking up. Onwards and upwards. But yeah, I don't know. I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it would definitely be helpful if I knew people there, right? Like, I have a friend who's Korean. I wish he lived in Korea. That would help. You know, if I had, like, a friend who lived there, I think that would help out a lot. Just going over there just blind. That could be fun. Could be fun. Wants to defect to North Korea, that's it. Caught me. Diablo 2 speedrunner house. Problem would be getting other D2 speedrunners there. Ryu's playing? Nice. Is he speedrunning or what's he doing?
I can't carry anymore.
Speedrunning? Sick. His hands feeling okay? Players X speedrunning? Well, that's not a real thing.
I am overburdened.
So. Yeah, so I don't know. That's just kind of thoughts. Right? First thought is I'd like to go somewhere where it's snowy. So I can have skiing. Way to stay positive, man. Way to stay positive. Keep it up. Rip the optional DT speedrun, right? It's interesting that we don't do it, actually. Do I like Alaska? I work with Alaska right now. It was okay for me. The problem is the internet was absolute trash up there. That was a big issue. You guys know I can't do trash internet. It only snowed once in Utah. Yeah, there's like no snow on the ground right now in Colorado, Utah, any of those places. It's really sad. Really sad. Snow in Arizona, is there? Yeah, but if you're in Calgary, man, it's so cold in Calgary. I have friends who live up in Calgary. Like, that might be too cold for me, you know? I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it'd be okay. If that was a set ward, I'd be pissed. If that was a set ward, I would be pissed. Every week, it's plus 10 degrees Celsius. What is that in freedom degrees? I'm not a huge cold person. I guess overall cold is okay to me, but like I don't like living in the cold all the time. But I love skiing so much that it sounds super fun to me to go somewhere colder for like a month or 2 months and live there. Like, that sounds really nice. Hanny! Hi! Hey, what's going on? How's it going, Hannah Bart? How you doing today? How you streaming? Did you stream today? Cold like Wisconsin? I like your orange dress a lot. I was gonna tell you that. You played some Mario? That's nice. There's no breaking out voice. It's just my natural voice. It's whatever. From Phoenix. Nice. Well connected in real estate and gaming. I like it. It's good things to be connected in. Any chance of that order for Crazy Dog? Oh god. I don't even have it fired up. Is there good skiing in Arizona? I'm doing alright, Hanny. I'm doing alright. I've had a really weird sleep schedule lately. But, oh well. Oh well. Did I get a warning from Twitch for ripping my shirt off? No. I'm allowed to be shirtless. Hannah Bart can't be shirtless. Hey Jinxie, how's it going? What's wrong with sleep? Well, I streamed 2 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. this morning. And then I slept from 6 to 10:30, 6:30 to 10:30 today. And now I'm up streaming again. I don't know. It's been confusing. All your friends go up to Colorado for ski? Okay. Good to know. Erno is known for iced tea. Sunrise and snowball. Why can't women also be shirtless? Because Twitch has said that they can't. I thought they had a general no nipple rule. They did, and then they removed it. About a year ago. You were up later than usual last night too? Hannah, you gotta go to work. I think it just became hard to enforce, especially when they were doing, like, people would do IRL streams. I'm sure that probably had an effect, because it was like somebody would go IRL, and then walking around in the background, you'd have, you know, guys in bathing suits with their shirts off running or something like that. And it was like, well, how can we really enforce this? Like, the laws are very much set for men can have their shirts off, right? So, like, anybody doing IRL that went outside is at risk of getting banned just because of regular laws. That's my assumption why they changed it back. That's my assumption. That's the best reasoning I can come up for why they allowed it or changed their mind and went back on it.
I can't carry anymore.
Stay alive, Gozar. You got this, buddy. Am I going to south? I'm still not on the south train yet. I'm still not on the south train yet. But that doesn't mean I can't go. Maybe I should go. What days is it again? Let me look. Is it the 6th? Choo choo, get on that. Is it on the 6th, Hanny? 12 to 14. Okay. I'm going out of town the weekend after that. I'm going to go skiing on the 20th. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, or whatever.
I am overburdened.
Let me go. I'll go look up flights. When are you getting in? It would be easier if I could fly in and just like meet with some people. So I put peanut butter on a sandwich first. I put peanut butter on a sandwich first. Thursday afternoon you get in? Okay, I'd probably get in on Thursday night. Maybe I should go. Double essence. Wow. Ooh, we got a fast cold kill. Do it. Yeah, most of the US. It's our 1 anniversary of. Oh yeah, it is our 1 year anniversary. Aw. Well, now I really feel like I have to go. You might have convinced me. Where's that cold kill? You might have convinced me with that one. Guilting me in with the 1-year anniversary. It's fair. That's fair. Yeah, US has a lot of weather issues all around. But whatever. You get used to them. Our anniversary. Wow. Scud muffins. Killing it. Man, that's so much better. Can I steal that? I'm gonna steal that for all tweet and Discord and other purposes. Sick. Anniversary. Honestly, you should be using that in a lot of places, Hannah. I can only use that with you. You can use that all over the place. I'm kind of upset my name isn't Hannah Bart now. So I could use Anniversary all the time. That could be used for your stream. Come on, everybody. We're going to have a Mario stream. It's our streaming anniversary. So much to be done with it. You need to give some big thanks to Scud right there. You've had your name your entire life. He looked at you once in the eyes. He looked at you once in the eyes and said, "Happy anniversary." Wow. Killing it. Just killing it. Llamaversary doesn't have the same ring. Doesn't have the same ring.
I am overburdened.
There you go. There you go, Hannah. That seems about right. We're not worthy. Stay alive, Gulzar. You got this. Fight through that poison. Do I call my mom Mama Llama? No. She tries to call herself Mama Llama, and I say, stop. Alright, BMJ and Soul. No more. No more.
I am overburdened.
Every month I celebrate breaking up with my ex. Call it my handiversary. It's nice. Sounds like a nice time. You gonna go to sleep? Aw. Okay, Hanny. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. I'll go look at prices for South now.
I can't carry anymore.
It's getting to that point where ticket prices are going up slightly, so we don't have much time. We must act fast. The PB&J conversation is much more important right now. Favorite food? Oh man, Korean food. Just drive? It'll be like 9-hour drive. I just hate driving. Also, it doesn't leave me a lot of good time. Like, I don't have enough time to drive, honestly. I think that's the biggest issue. Is there a guide for the slots? You press slots. Korean food, yeah, like, oh. I don't know if you can beat a really good bulgogi for me or something, you know? It is really hard to beat. There's also this hibachi place near me. And like, just the whole meal. The meal as a whole. Just is to die for. I could eat that every day. I also love Chipotle burritos. But I don't know if they top that for me. Then there's this taco place I live by as well, where I could eat their tacos every single day. It's like authentic tacos. So good. That is not what I wanted to type. house.
Fresh meat.
Yo, 71
10
Impala.
months. Does anyone have a nightmare character that I can get the ball quest from? I can rush through hell for it.
There you go. Mwah! Kisses to you. Somebody can help this man out. Get it. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to really pick a favorite food because there's a lot. I love a lot of good foods. But those tacos are one of my favorites. And definitely Korean food just as a whole. You put some kimchi with some...
I am overburdened.
and there's so many good mixes of it. You got a happy llama. That's all, man. That's why I also think I would really like living in Korea. Just because I'd be all about that food. All about it. And if you're well fed, what else do you need in life? No way, Warren. Oh my gosh. All right. We're going to have a slots all competition. A slots all competition.
I can't carry anymore.
Whoever wins the most on slots all gets another... I'll give you... oh, let's see. I don't know.
I am overburdened.
Gonna say like another 10 grand dollars.
I can't carry anymore.
Another 10 grand dollars to the winner. Mod for the day. What? Dion! Dion's the leader at 12,933. 12,933. Did I tick again? Sick. Give me a tick of some new items. Darn it. I just want to see everyone drop their... no, I just love seeing giant wins. That's all. There's a lot of losing going on right now. I've only seen Dion win, which is kind of surprising. It's a 1 in 9 chance of winning. So it shouldn't be... it's not too bad. I feel like we should have had 2 winners by now, maybe 3. Been unlucky. There was one other winner? Oh, okay. So we're probably just a little unlucky right now. Slots all.
I am overburdened.
Winner gets an extra 10 grand. Dion GG is leading that fight right now. Yeah, 1 in 9. Slots 160. Confused Imp, it was slots all. You wasted it. You burned the win. Unless you only had 160, in which case, congratulations. Is it worth risking 33K? Wow. I play smart. That's fair. That's fair. Well, rip to those who burned. It's like Dion's gonna get a bonus 10K. The multiplier, if you win, you get 8.6, I believe. Or wait.
I am overburdened.
Because you get your bet back if you win.
Fresh
Yo,
meat.
Valvar, 6 months
Summon
in a row.
Necro Run Lego.
What up? Mwah. Welcome back. Is there a guide? Yeah, on my YouTube. I have a recent talk through of the character. Recent talk through of the character. Appreciate the resub,
I
man.
am overburdened.
Let's go. Players 3. Lost all your dollars? It's okay. They're just fake internet points. I think it's, maybe it's 7.7 is the payout. It might be like 7.7. Between 7.7 and 8.5, 7.6 and 8.5, somewhere like that. You liked watching the build guides? I'm glad. I should probably make a couple more of those. Is this the day we get down to single digits? Hopefully. It's not working on it right now. I mean, obviously we've had some crazy luck. 2 druid skills with some life. We've had some crazy luck. What? Shashu! Shashu did it! Wow! 72k win. GG. GG. That's crazy. Rip.
I can't carry anymore.
What a winner. $25k rip. Ouch. Ouch. YOLO. Dragger kill. Hi, Allie. What's going on? You on break now? Are you on break now? Man, I really love that Diablo podcast idea. I actually really love that. Because I've always wanted a place to sit down and just talk Diablo. Shoot, I would do a Diablo podcast every single day. Like, that's how much I love this game. Bird brain. I feel like it would be fun to do. Finals went well. Nice. Congrats. Like, I love talking about Diablo so much. That would be an absolute blast. I'd get bored. I mean, maybe it could just be like a news day if there's no new news, you know, then nothing to talk about. I've always wanted to turn the stream into more of a show. Who would I have on the podcast? Everybody. Everybody. I'd have Flufflo, I'd have Slimo, I'd have Teo, I'd have BT, Lumen, Uncap, whatever. We could have viewer call-ins. Do the love connection during it. You know, you need some love advice.
I am overburdened.
Yes, we should, Allie. Yes, we should.
I can't
Glad to hear finals went well for you. BOID co-host. BOID could make some appearances for sure. Late night with Mr. Llama. Yeah, I got 2 more items this morning, actually. Morning stream got them.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Man, that push towards 98. Look at how close we are. Sounds steamy. But yeah, I've always thought it would be so fun to run my stream more like a show. Right? Because I feel like there's just not shows. 98 to 99 will be a nightmare. I feel like there's just not shows on, Ooh, yay. Oh, rip. It looks so cool. Wasn't that good though? I mean, it was a decent belt. I feel like it's just, there's not a lot of streams and stuff are just, you know, like this. Get on, play a video game, go to bed, whatever, which is great. A lot of good stuff. But like, I just think it'd be so fun to run it with a little more of a show aspect to it. Have more fun little like mini games and events that go on. You know. It's time for the what's in the box hour, things like that.
I am overburdened.
Things like that. And I think building it around a Diablo 2 talk show would be great. It would take some work though, for sure. Yeah, 2 finds this morning.
I am overburdened.
Spin the wheel. For what? Llama Drama. That's the name of the show. Oh my god. Guys, we are literally building the future of this stream right now. I hope you all are here witnessing this. I hope you guys are all here witnessing this.
I am overburdened.
That's all I can say. Llama Drama. I mean, that has to be the name of the show. That has to be the name of the show. Sorry, OGB. But you could have had like 150K. Can I get the username of the winner? What was the final winner? 72K was, who was that again? Mana from Llama? I think Llama Drama is the name. I don't think we need to play with it anymore. Dion was a minor winner. Somebody else won big though. Nice, relaxed. Shit. Lamasana. Start a patron for the show.
I am overburdened.
I don't know what that means exactly. I mean, I know what Patreon is, but how is there like a Patreon for this show? I figure that's just like my stream, right? Like what sorts of rewards or things would be a part of that specifically? Llama trauma when Llama dies. That's good. That would be a great section to discuss maybe my recent hardcore character that died.
I started watching your YouTube and stream when I was detoxing and depressed. And I started playing D2. You never know who you're going to inspire or what impact you have on people just by doing what you love and sharing that love. Thank you.
Yo, Jewish. That is, I mean, that's some of the nicest things you can say to me, honestly. Kisses to you. And I completely agree. Not just for me, but for anybody. You never know the impact that you'll have on somebody. You never ever know. A lot of times it's a lot smaller of a thing than you think about. Like just playing some video games. And having fun, you know.
Can't carry anymore.
Appreciate that, man. Glad to hear that you are doing better. Keep it up. Keep it up. Congrats on the 1 year, I think you said, right? Personalize people's weapons on Battle.net. Woo! With the curse on. Dolls with the curse on. Personalize people's weapons on Battle.net. And then I could use that as a way to scam people. That's a good idea. I could be like, yeah, give me that death fathom. I'll for sure personalize it. Hi. What up? I heard you were playing some Diablo 2 today. Is somebody coming back, maybe? Mwah. Love it. What up, Ryu? What's going on, my man?
I am overburdened.
Your hand hurts? No, dude. Fix your hands already. Gosh dang it. Shashu 22. I think that sounds right. Add points. Yep. GG. We need the Raimu. Moo. 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 Can't do it. Ryu's here. He could do it. Llama Trauma. That's great. That's great. Llama Drama, Llama Trauma.
I can't carry anymore.
Llama Sleepover is the Patreon perk. I feel like a perk could be like, your name is the character I speedrun or something.
I can't carry anymore.
Llama Bama. It's a stretch. Oklahoma. Also not great. Also not great. Dang, Ryu. Sorry to hear about your hand, man. That's the worst. That is the worst. How's the OOT coming along? How is the OOT, my friend? Lamtana. Also not great.
I am overburdened.
I just randomly bring my gear over to someone's house. Honestly, I've considered something like that. Having like a fun contest. And at the end of the contest, whoever wins, I go fly out there and like spend a weekend hanging out with them. We go play games and whatever. Obama Llama when we get to the political topics. I think I forgot to change to players 3. Trump-a-llama doesn't have the same ring to it. Melamina Trump. Lamia Trump. It's okay. Could be better. Still something to be worked there. I think Llama Drama show name. And Llama Trauma for discussing maybe hardcore ripped characters or the latest run, whatever it is. A lot of solid ideas in here. Trumpalumpus. House is a pilot for the sleepover. Experience Arizona. That'd be true. We could all go skiing. Do it in the Llama Bahamas. It's okay. Not bad. I found 2 items this morning. Yeah, it was insane. Did you purchase the crazy dog, Moto? I thought nothing was available for purchase right now. What did you miss? We're discussing. I've always said I wanted to have this more like a show. I've always wanted to have this more like a show. And so we're discussing how that would work. And people came up with a llama podcast. And I thought that is a wonderful idea. Or a Diablo podcast. And I just thought, wow. That is perfect. We could either do it at the start of every stream, or the end of every stream, or just like once a week. There are 5 things showing up in the store and they seem to work. Whoa, really? The llamas in pajamas, they're farming thrones and pears. The llamas in pajamas. It's good. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Alright, if you SoundCloud me the crazy dog, I'll play it for you, Moto. Isn't a remaster being rumored? Yeah. I started that rumor. No. But I am perpetuating it. This is true. I am perpetuating the rumor. Just because I'm a firm believer. They're chasing all the rares. Man, it's so good. Alright, we gotta record this too. We gotta record this as well.
I am overburdened.
What's going to happen after Holy Grail is over? I don't know, but there's plenty to do still. There's a lot of stuff in Diablo 2. Swirling crystal. I wish I was high on pot news. Am I given to all the inwards? Maybe. 222? I already have it. Don't matter. Hardcore Holy Grail? Nah. Now that Tears is gone, what's my estimated time to finish? Still not sure. Honestly, I could probably go through and add up the average times of every item and then, you know, try and figure something from there. But obviously, you're not gonna have it exactly as is. Right, so Hardcore Grail doesn't seem fun to me. Because, I mean, they're still rare items. Mang Song, Astrian's Iron Ward, those are still pretty rare. But not having Tyrell's Might does help. Every perfect Eth item? Impossible. That would take way more than a lifetime, unfortunately. Even to find a couple of items specifically would be near impossible. But right now, today, we already found 2 items this morning. I thought Tyrael's wouldn't be my last item, but I thought it would be probably final 3 or 4. I figured no way it would come at 17. That's pretty crazy. More than a lifetime? Perfect. Hell, Barb, Speedrun 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's right. You know what I also really had a fun time doing? I don't know if you guys had as much fun with it or how many of you guys saw it, but when we had the Llama Game Show, I had an absolute blast with that. That was something I think that could make a show in the podcast. Llama Game Show was so much fun. If I could have any item for a run, what would it be? Which run? Depends the character. Depends the character, and if it's normal or hell. I mean, generally starting off with like Hisara's boots. It's simple, but it just is so good. For a lot of runs. I also love Viper Magi. I love things like Suicide Branch. Spectral Shard is great. Those items are all really good. The metal version of Crazy Dog. Is there? We can play that. We can play that. Unique Joe staff, also very good. Also very good. Set of tangos, couple GG branches, and a stout shield. Now you're talking my language, man. The other D2 I love. Yeah, Razor Switch. So sick. Such a sick item. Are crushing blow items really that good? Yes. Only if it's a melee character, though. If it's not a barb or a paladin, doesn't really matter. Ugh. Such trashy drops lately. Veil has not been nice. Veil has not been nice lately. Or I mean like today, this afternoon. I found Whispering and I found the Green Ward this morning. Both of those were this morning's finds. We've only been going 2.5 hours. It's been fine actually. Like I say, it's really hard to complain when I have found 4 items in 3 days, because that's amazing. Jaybirds28. I give you some kisses. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, the set ward, Tabex Glory. I finally got it. Can't troll me with it anymore. I got rid of a lot of my troll items lately. Cat's eye's gone, that's gone. I still have blink bats. Blink bats is my only real troll item now. Yeah, the next 3 items I would love to get are Seraph's Metal Grid and Schaefer's Hammer. And the only reason is because then I have no more need to identify the item to determine what it is. All of that will be done, and every time an item from that point on drops, I no longer have to get excited only to be disappointed later. Yeah, blink bats is hard to find, but still. End of the day, it's a crappy blink bats. One hand staff is not the same as the wand. Yeah, but the Joe staff is really good. The reason that it's so good is the resistances. You think Schaefer's Hammer will be my last item? Or my last of those? I doubt it'll be my last item. I find legendary mallets all the time. I've already found 5 unique legendary mallets. Like, odds-wise, I should have it. How many points do I have in fire skills? Plus 16, it looks like. Why is blink bat so rare? Just because the item level of it is pretty rare. For the base. It's a leather armor base, which isn't that rare, but the item level is like 16 or 17, something like that. So you don't find it to like Act 2 normal, and I don't know, just things like that. Hey, Quirk. The Grizz caddy would be nice. I'm really surprised I haven't found any of the caddies. Like, at least give me the Grizz or something, man. I mean, I'm not that surprised. Caddies are so ridiculous, but still. What made me decide to go Blizz Fireball instead of the standard Lightning Infinity? I'm MFing. Lightning Infinity is just not that great for MF-wise. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Now it's just going to troll us with wards all day. Now it's just going to troll us with wards all day. As soon as you find 1, you find 10. I love it. I love it, Frony. Takes you a year to find it. You find it, and now it's just all over. All right, well, this is a better one, so. This is like a near perfect If this was 130 enhanced defense, it would be a literally perfect imperfect. So this is a giant upgrade. Thanks, Race. You too. Materials has to get its own slot on the front page. What else am I supposed to do with it? I felt like anything less would be an insult to Material Smite. Right? Am I wrong? What if my save file corrupts? I have backups. I need to take a new backup actually after these last 4 days. I need to take a new backup actually. ICB is 26, lowest is 20. ICB. What's ICB? Safe in a key, that's right. Good few days for sure. Increased chance to block. Wait, really? Hold up. Insane clown bossy. Love it. Huh. I didn't know that that adjusted on that weapon. All right, you are correct. I did not know that that was one of the things that adjusted. You're in a rhyme mood after writing stuff for your family? Nice. Ooh, that reminds me, I have to finish wrapping my Diablo wrap. That's a good point. I found Cranium Basher. Yeah, that's honestly been the sickest find, besides that Tyrios Might. That Cranium Basher was sick. I've got to use the Cranium Basher to crush Bale down. Could be fun. Make an enchant source and do it. I'm telling you guys, this Diablo wrap is one of the sickest things ever. I just need to be able to finish wrapping it. Whenever I start wrapping it, I can get through it like one time and my voice hurts so bad. Is there anybody who's like a vocal person in the chat? How do you warm up for rapping? Is it different from warming up for singing, or is it the same thing? How do I stop my voice from being so scratchy afterwards? What are things I should do that are not illegal? The llama wrap is ready to come, boys. That's all I can tell you. I just need to... Hey, fools. Nothing else, though. No, life leech, actually. I just need to get it... Whoa. What? You can swap weapons in the escape screen? Wow. Wow, that could totally help with speedrunning things. You can also drink potions in the escape screen. What? Can I drink a rejuve in the escape screen? Are you serious right now? Because that's like a whole new speedrunning thing I've never even thought of. If I drink a rejuve in an escape screen, will it actually chug the potion? Or how about just a health pot? No, that didn't drink it. It didn't let me drink it. It didn't let me drink it. Escape. 1. Yeah, it's not letting me drink my potions. Darn. It didn't even initiate the request. Tears Might is extremely hard to get. Rarest item in the game. You lied to me, Ubio. And Warren. You lied to me. That would be too cheap, but the fact that I can change weapons is actually, that could be useful. If I'm teleporting and I start getting whacked a little bit, if I can escape and then swap into my shield set, could be good. Ooh, great poleaxe. Darn. That was so close to being legit. Cast Blizzard in the escape screen. That would be nice. Hey, Soccer, what up? How you doing, man? Exit the game from the escape screen. I hope so, Soccer. I hope so. No, it was on me. That's why I didn't give her too hard of a time. Because I never actually introduced myself as a streamer. Or like who I was when I talked with her. I was just like, hi, how are you? Cool. Let's walk and talk. Guardian crown. Wow, I feel like I never see... No one really did, yeah. I feel like I never see guardian crowns. Yeah, I couldn't do health pots or rejuice. Unfortunately. Didn't work. Tab key is special? Well, the W key is... I don't know why it lets me swap weapons. That's really weird. You can exit the game from the escape screen. Wow. So much mind knowledge being blown. I don't think it's the specific key. I would imagine it has to be, it's the 1, 2, 3, 4. Or just the drink potion as a whole. Yeah, the Joe staff is really good. Like I said, the resistances are what make it good. The resistances are what make it good. Hey, no spoilers of The Last Jedi, please. I need to go see that still. I just have like no reason to go see it. Like nobody to go see it with. Like Bagel Girl doesn't live here. So I mean, I don't know. Could go see it by myself, but 4.2 out of 5? Man, I hear the opposite. I have a lot of people who didn't like it very much at all. Thanks, Soccer. Yeah, save my money is what I hear. I still will go see it because I think I'll enjoy it. Because I also enjoyed the prequels.
overburdened.
I think for me, I'm an easy person to please in terms of that stuff. Like, the story doesn't have to be great for me. The character development doesn't have to be amazing. I kind of view Star Wars as an action film, I guess, and that's the difference. Right? Like, it's not so much a story film to me, even though for a lot of people it is. I think for me it's not so much a story as it is just like action. I just like watching ships blow other ships up, people with lightsabers and guns shooting things, like, so, and then the story is like, you know, okay. So it's kind of like I really like the Fast and Furious movies. Are the stories great? Nah, but they're just fun action movies.
I am overburdened.
It's also why I don't really like A New Hope as much, I think, as the other ones, because there's not as much action in it. So, people complain about specific things. Okay.
I can't carry.
New Hope is the setup, yeah, but that's if you're like really into the story, which I'm just like not really into it. I mean, I am, like, I love the story and stuff, but like, I guess I'm very easy. I'm an easy guy. It doesn't take a lot to get me like satisfied with the story.
I am overburdened. Impossible.
You just need to put some action in there. Whoa, really, soccer? You have fire all around your house right now? Dude, that's so scary. I'm a casual moviegoer, I am. New Blade Runner. I have not seen any of the Blade Runners, actually. I've seen a lot of, like, movies. I'm not one of those people who hasn't seen any movies. But there are certain ones that I never got to see. I'm not, like, a crazy movie buff. I think Blade Runner I would really like, actually. Exclamation mark MF ping. Oh, get him!
Not enough mana.
Eth Fort, Eth Infinity, and Kiris. I've never seen Die Hard either, that is correct.
Not enough mana.
Oh, come on. Die already. I don't want to waste my juice on you. Why don't you die?
Not enough mana.
Thank you. Aw, not Eth. Oh wait, they're water walks, never mind. We found water walks just the other day. So much water walking lately. Darn, 2 good drops. Water walks and Littlest. I should go see those though. I should go see Die Hard. Classic Christmas movie. I know, exactly. That's what everybody says. That's what everyone says. Lidless hype. Hey, Lidless is fun. It's a fun item. See Die Hard before The Last Jedi? It'll make more sense. Jesus, Boots. I like that. Let's make sure there's not a lot in here. There is. Okay, never mind. Yep. We're running straight hacks at this point, Golden. Running straight hacks at this point. Oh, I love seeing that experience bar tick so much. Love seeing that.
I can't carry anymore.
Get him. Okay. there's one. Perfect. Yeah. The good news is, like, from Bale runs, I'm actually able to tick. For the first third of this character, I was just doing, like, Ancient Tunnels, and it took me 1.5 hours per tick. But now I get about 1 tick per 30 to 35 minutes when I'm bailing. So it's really nice. It is really nice. Making Sonic's gonna be painful? Yeah. I found 2 Archon staffs today, a white one and a blue one. Ancient Tunnels do have better items than Bale, though. This is true. This is true. And that's the trade-off, right? The trade-off is, here's my 3 trade-offs right now. I can do Pindle runs where I literally get 0 experience. I get 5,000 experience per run. It takes 1.5 million experience for a tick. Basically, I will never tick doing Pindle. Just because he's lower level. I can run Ancient Tunnels where I tick every 1.5 hours, roughly. But there are better items. And Pindle has great item drops, right? Every 1,000 runs, you'll find a unique TC-87, roughly. I believe it's that. It only takes, 30 seconds to run or something. 20 to 30 seconds to run. And, of course, lastly, I have Bale runs, which have less items. I do have the little monsters in the pre-area, which is nice, because I always get like 2 to 3 bosses there. But still, overall, less items. But I do get Bale chances at items, which are better chances when I do get to Bale. And I get experience every 30 minutes, so I level up way more. The end goal of this character is to hit 99 and find every item. I want to do both, honestly. Tyrael's was, yep, one of the World Stone level keep. Ashwound the Unclean. Trash. So, it really, I can kind of, if I want to find all the items before 99, I can. But I can just go farm Pindle nonstop. If I want to get 99 first, if I do straight Bale, I think that increases my chances there a lot. Just never know. Make every rune word. If I want to start doing that, cows and or Trav runs will be my best bet. Experience multiplier for champions, 300%. 500% for unique bosses and their minions, 300% for champions. Which is why champions aren't really worth it, generally, unless you have a big group of them. If you have 4 champions or champion beetle packs, champion carvers, or shamans, they can be great. But if you just have like 2 champion ghosts, not worth a lot at all. Does life? Nope. Life Mana Steel is only on physical damage, so it would be too strong otherwise. Would be too strong otherwise. Champion beetles are the best. That is like the greatest thing ever. How do I skill it? Don't I miss out on a lot of damage? I'll show you. So I skill max 1. So my Blizzard is basically max damage, because this, at this point, with my Conviction Aura, is plenty enough. And then I'll go through the other one in a sec. Oops. And then 10, 10, 1 is how I have this skilled. Trav drop potential. I mean, you get a lot of rune drops from Trav, so that'll help. And you can find any rune at Trav, I believe. Skiller.
I am overburdened.
My next 2 points, Fireball. I'm done with the Cold Tree. The lower Juras.
I am overburdened.
I am done with the Cold Tree. I do enough. There's literally nothing else to boost in the Cold Tree. I could put 1 point in Warmth, actually. So maybe I'll put 1 point in Warmth, 1 point in Fireball, something like that. Cham is max from Trav. Okay, it's still the fastest way to get Jaw. 2 Chams from Trav, though. Because when a rune drops, you have a 1 in whatever chance of it being Zod. I forget exactly. Is it true that MF reduces your... No. MF does not affect rune drops at all. Exclamation mark MF will show you the last drops I've found and all remaining drops. Hold up. Ugh. Sorry, there's a bug. Okay. Anyways. Lazy llama. Hybrid will be hard at 85. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of skill points missing there. It's definitely a lot easier at 98. When is the master system cold mastery applied? Will something that is still cold immune after conviction take damage? No. Cold mastery can never break your a cold immune. The only things that can break immunities are lower resistant conviction. Never minus res. There's actually a whole interesting way that that stuff is applied. It's actually a really interesting way that's applied. So the way that works is such. Resistances range from negative 100 to positive 100 and beyond. And the beyond is when they are immune. So if a hell monster has over 100 resistances, which is a total of 200, right? Because they're going from that negative 100 or whatever. Or maybe they're just not starting at the negative 100, but regardless, if a monster has over 100 in a resistance, they will be immune. To break that resistance, so let's say a monster has 230 or 130 fire res. Right? After penalties, whatever. Monster has 130 fire res. To break that, you need to use lower resistance or conviction. Those are the only things that apply to it. Before that, my minus fire res does nothing to that. It won't touch it. So let's say I have conviction. My conviction would need to be nice. What is it? 20%. My conviction would need to be minus 150. So I would need to have a conviction that did minus 150 res to break that. The reason is because when breaking resistances, it's only 20% applied. So if it was minus 100 or whatever, right. So I would need a level 20 conviction. Or no, because I need 150 to break that. So I wouldn't even be able to break it. So what would happen is if I had a level 20 conviction, they would get minus 25. They would now be at 205. Conviction works at 50% efficiency. I believe it's 20% efficiency. I really believe it's 20%, not 50%. Yeah, it's 20%. So what I could then do is I could also stack lower res on top of them because they're now at 205, so they're still fire immune. I could also stack lower res on top of them. And then if I had lower res that was greater than minus 25%, right, because it's 1/5, I have to break 5% more. If I had lower res that was greater than that, then it would break their resistances. And at that point, I would then get my minus fire res later. But that's why a lot of immunities don't break. And especially cold, because cold immunities, a lot of times the monsters are like 130, 140, 150, whatever it is. Nice, Black. So. That's why a lot of immunities don't break. Because it's just so hard to break at that 20%. But a lot of light immunities do break because a lot of light immune monsters are like 115, 120, whatever. 110. So they're just over it. Why they did that, I don't know. I have no answer for you. What is that in what currency, Black? The poker chips? So yeah, Infinity's conviction is level 12. Minus 85 res. Of course, fake chips. Hey, I don't know. It could be some like pesos or something like that. Facebook game? Nice. Level 20 conviction breaks most immunities. Not a lot of cold. Does break some though. The Pit Lord mean to all elements of magic. In the Ubers.
I am overburdened.
Those guys are crazy. Yeah, and also the minus res only applies for the caster that's using it. So like this has minus 52 to enemy lightning resistances. That does not apply. Only for my Merce, if he were to do lightning attacks, would it apply. Not for mine. Nice, Black. Another Thunder Maul.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Another Thunder Maul today. Bale has been very weak on his like drops today. Or this evening, I should say. He's not even teasing us with like good bases and rares. He's just like, nah, I ain't playing.
Yeah, 320 ED infinity, right? I know. So sick. Yep. Also, I found my Cranium Basher earlier anyway, so I don't even need the unique Thunder Maul now. It's amazing. For the base items that don't have them? What do you mean?
I am overburdened.
These are the drops of the day, man. This is story of the day right here. Bale just dropping meh items. One monster in the DT files isn't used in the game. Which one's that? Bro, if I got a secret item for getting every item in the game, I would lose my mind. F? Nope. Unique Archon plate. Yo, Natural Causes. Mwah! Kisses to you. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. Infinity or Enigma? Got a source in Pally. Enigma for the Pally I would go with first. That would be my first move. Why kill Bale more than once? He's a great place to farm for experience and some items. Look at the jungle queen stream. It's a D2 dev? What? Never subscribed to anyone before, but you have Twitch Prime. You play favorite time minutes to Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I don't know, maybe I can tweet at Blizzard and have them. Maybe they got some cool thing they can drop me. That'd be nice. I feel like I'm on Players 1 right now. I'm on Players 3, aren't I? Should I do Players 8? Honestly, I'm kind of liking the Players 3. Players 8 really doesn't help that much. And the speed that I'm killing him at is insane. Secret llama level? Yes. I like this a lot better, actually. Players 8 is kind of dangerous. Wow, it didn't cast my Frozen. Player difficulty doesn't affect MF, it affects the number of item drops. However, Pindle always drops 2 items. So the only thing that the player's number is affecting is Pindle's minions, increasing the number of drops that they give. Okay, you got law, you don't have a disc reader. You go to battle.net and you can put your keys in there and it'll give you the downloaded files. Try 8. Well, I've been doing 8 before, but I feel like my speed is so much better on Players 3. I mean, I usually farm 8 when I'm farming in most areas, though. I just don't like it here, really. What do I use for bowing? My CTA? I put it in a crystal sword, maybe a dimensional blade. It was whatever I could find at the time when I was making the character. Beelzebub has player 10 difficulty, really? Yeah, the speed is actually much faster on Players 3 than Players 8. But I'm also not getting any cold immune pindles right now, which helps. What consists of a trav run? Killing the council? Yep. That's it. You just go and you kill all the council and collect their runes. Shale rune. If I had to guess what new item I'd get next, what would I guess? I mean, we've gotten rid of a lot of the ones that I would have guessed. So, I think Wind Force or COA. I think one of those two items is my next item. Better off doing LK runs? No, because you can only find up to Burr there. If I want to find like Jaw or Zod, if I want to find like Zodrun, then Trav's gonna be my best bet. Shaco! Alright. Easy casual Shaco. No biggie. Maybe a 141? And that's how you find a Shaco, guys. Simple as that. I'm not going to go to Trav without my CTA, though, for the future. 141! 112. Rip. Yeah, the Might Aura in the water is always so scary. You can't find it on client management. You don't... Type in claim key BattleNet in Google, and it'll bring you up the page. They recently changed their site, and they made it really hard to find, actually. It's kind of annoying. Trying to find one on ladder right now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I offer you a Shaco in this trying time? I have a 140. Rip. There you go. I'll leave your Shaco on the ground. How does that sound? Does that make you feel better? I won't even take it. Just for you, because I know it hurts so much. I know it hurts so much for you. I'm going to leave your Shaco on the ground. You can go pick it up when you want. Game name is Haragoth. Haragoth. Why not Istenhelm? Too expensive. You'll leave a turd for me to find on the ground? I don't need to find one of those. Just 11 items. There's the list over there. Thank you, though. You just found a burn and cow level? Sick. Where'd you find a Zod? 2 Jaws, Burr, and 3 Sirs? Where was that? Dang, for real? Come here? That's sick. Turd, rarest item in game. Burn and cow level. Is it Code Redemption? Yeah. River Flame Hephaesto. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, River Flame's a good place to farm. River Flame is a good place to farm. And there's not a lot of cold moons. You get 1 cold moon pack per time usually, so. Oops. I've always wondered if it would be faster to do that. Like if I had a perfect bot that was running, if it would be faster to take the waypoints.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, River Flame is, you got John, your River Flame? Nice. if this would be the faster route to do this than running. If I had a Pindlebot, if that would be the way to go. Save like a tenth or something of a second. What up, E-Main? How's it going? Not right now. I need to go get some back. S. Shaco, or the highest possible defenses? I don't know. Weird Uber Isual areas in Act 5. Find a lot of Hirons in there. Interesting. I find like nothing in there. There's like so few boss groups in there. I never want to farm them. 180 is the highest. Frozen Orb Fireball Source could clear it pretty quickly. Could clear what? River of Flame. Coronet. Millet. 211 is the highest. 212. Man. You guys are all over the board. Trash. Ooh, it has teleport charges on it though. Nice. Oh, River of Flame. Yeah, maybe. 211.5. Good to know. Use Harmony to run faster to Pindle. See, that actually would be a smart idea. But I have my MF swap with my Talibaba. Or Alibaba? Talibaba. But I could probably just get rid of all of that and just run that as my main set and then run this on my off would be Harmony. 141 I thought was the max defense. Is it 142? I like this. I think this is the best build for starting. Hammered In or Blizz Source, I think are your two best MF builds to start out. 141 is highest, yeah. Alibaba on main, Harmony on Switch was your... Hydra Edge, Hunter's Bow. I thought it was Hydra Bow. 141 non-eth. Okay, yeah. Cool. Cool. Gotta get in level 93 for crafting. Now that is important. If there's anything that's really important to do, it's that. Tal Armor telling me the rarest. Tal's Armor is rarer than Tal's Ami. But I found like 5 Tal's Armors before I found Tal Ami, so. Take it for what it is. Take it for what it is.
I am overburdened.
Swirling Crystal? Trash. You wish I'd run COA? You mean find COA? What's my faster cast rate with Alibaba? Probably 63. Or like 75 or something. 85, somewhere around there. I'm on the 50, but if I had it here, it would be 85, yep. So I could run Alibaba with my Spirit if I wanted. But, I don't know, this works for me. I get 666 MF running like this, or 655, something like that. Most proper item to craft? I mean, if you're crafting... Amulets are the easiest ones because you can just go 93 and above, purchase, and craft, and you're fine. When you start crafting things like gloves and belts, you're going to start looking at weirder things. You're going to want to be like, I want to get an item level 68 to 74. That's like the best chances because there's mods that I don't care about on the higher end. Yeah, I don't have COA yet. It's sad. But soon? Maybe right now?
I am overburdened.
Maybe not. Do I swap Alibaba and Ancient Tales when I'm at Elites? If I'm running it. Right now, because of my experience, and I'm so like focused on experience, I'm trying to play a little safer. So, because I don't want to die, really. Dying sucks right now. I would be level 98, probably. Maybe not. I'd be close to 98 if I hadn't died. I've probably died like 10 times at level 97. Maybe like 8. And that always
I
sucks.
am overburdened.
Don't die. I just need to find every item. Unique Dusk Shroud is Ormus. So I'm collecting all of the Ormuses. They aren't required for my find every item, but I just have them. I have Inferno, Teleport, Frozen Armor, Charge Bolt, Firebolt, Blaze, and Firewall. It's complete trash. Complete trash, Ormuses.
I am overburdened.
Firewall and Firebolt are okay. Yeah, but they're like 12% fire. So. Firebolt, like, end game is really good, but it's only a 12%er. I just want a 15% Blizz. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah. You can get all level 24 skills and below. It's just the level 30 skills that you can't get. Hardcore Holy Grail Source next? Probably not. If I found a Tyrell's Might and then proceeded to die on the character, I would just forever be so sad. Firewall in Diablo 1 is amazing. Truth. Thinking of going Wizzy instead of Spirit. I think that's smart. Ugh, sorry. I think that's smart. I like Wizzy over Spirit. In that case. Firewall is also good in Classic. Firewall is also not bad, honestly, in LOD. It's really not terrible. It's just the stationary aspect of it. But, like, we use it in speedrunning, so.
I can't carry anymore.
We have to convince him to do Necro. No. No. Yeah, I have most of the fire tree, except for the good skills in Ormus's.
I am overburdened.
Having a lot of F seems contradictory since increasing your chances to get magic items or items more so than. No, because it rolls uniques first. Magic Find increases your chances to get uniques, sets, rares, and magics. And it first checks for uniques, then it checks for set, then rare, then magic. So.
I can't carry anymore.
140s. 50 ED. Hey, Dashi. Why am I so bad at this game? I didn't know I was so bad. Oops.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Have a good night. Catch you later. They'd be decent if they had self-refill. I mean, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, boys. Ooh, boys. Unique amulet. Seraphs or metal grid. Seraphs or metal grid. Come on. Can we get to 10 items? Can we get to 10 items? Oh my god. The cat's eye again. No cat's eye for a year and a half and 2 cat's eyes in a week. Wow. Wow. Just trolling me. That's the most troll. That's just the most troll that it can get. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, boys. I just got trolled so hard by the game. Aren't all cat's eyes perfect? My charms are mostly magic find charms. Some resistance. Oh, we got trolled, boys. The cat's eyes. Dang, that's still pretty nice though, Kamiri. Still pretty nice. Yeah, I got a cat's eye member stream as well. Not this one, but the previous one. 3 in a month now.
I can't carry anymore.
J-mod?
I am overburdened.
1 in 14,000 chance, roughly, to get a J-mod. I think I've identified probably about 100 blue monarchs, so we're getting there. Almost there, boys. That is exactly correct. I picked it up and I just dropped it immediately anyways. You just found the Tao's armor is sick. Oh, the next speedrun happen? Let's see. Thursday? Tomorrow? I don't know. It kind of depends on how I feel that day. I gotta also think when I'm gonna head down to Dallas. Holy Grail sources, find every item in the game. We have 11 items left to find. Wow. I haven't actually said it in that context. It makes it seem even smaller. That's crazy. 11 items left in the entire game. That's so crazy. What time approximately? So if I stream tomorrow, it'll be right after work. I'm probably gonna... Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go down to Dallas tomorrow. Bagel Girl, she does not live near me. So, and she's gonna go home for Christmas anyway. So we won't see Bagel Girl for another week or so. She'll join us on like the 28th or 29th. But yeah, so I probably won't go down tomorrow. So I'll stream tomorrow. So maybe I'll do a hardcore run tomorrow. And then... is she well of? Is she well off? What? Or she just loves me that much? I don't understand the question. How's solo self-fund Uber Eats City preparations going? It may be better to do a Holy Grail non-solo self-found first. Just to... Legendary Mallet was there? No, it wasn't. Just to figure those things out. And then maybe switch into it. She's always traveling. She's just like driving up. It's within drivable distance. So she's just carrying. Did I find Mang's Song yet? No. That'll be a tough one. I'm guessing Mang's Song will be one of my last 3 items. I don't know. I think Astrian's Iron Ward is going to be my last item. That's my guess. Holy Grail, Poison Dagger, Necro next. I think my next items I will find are Halberd's Rain, COA, Wind Force, maybe like Griswold's Redemption. Oh, you're Phil. What up? I did not know. I did not know. How's it going, man? What build will I speedrun next? Like tomorrow? What will I speedrun? I kind of want to do an assassin again. Sorry, it's late. How many items can you not get from cows? A lot. A lot. Probably like 50. 40, maybe. There's a lot I can't get. I will be traps in, yeah. Kicks in for speedrunning, not as good. It did not, Lucas. It did not. Cows are eye level 81, I believe. Yeah, those are my guesses for my next 4 items. Crown of Ages, Conquer, Crown, Wind Force, or Halberd's Rain, Wind Force, and Griswold's Redemption. But you never know. Schaefer's Hammer could be in there. You could always find Metal Grid or Seraph's. Seraph's is probably a good bet. Blinkbat's Form, of course. It is 81. Cool. Cool. You know, there's always the chance for Blinkbats, and you know, there's always those things. Mangsong and Astrians are going to be tough, though. I would really love to find one. How long I'll be streaming today? I'm probably going to go to bed soon. I have to work tomorrow. Odds of getting a Zod before the last 11 items? I think it's pretty good. Is it like the next item I think I'll get? You know, no. But I think before I find every single final item, getting a Zod, chances are there. Probably like a 60% chance, 70% chance. I mean, a thing to remember is like, it's hard to really tell how long this character is going to go. Obviously, finding Tyrell's Might is huge, but man, there's still the odds of finding some of these items are so difficult, and the fact that you can't farm specific areas really, like Pindle has a large drop table, things like that. So the fact that I'm not like, oh, this area is more likely to drop Halberd's Rain or whatever, that makes it very difficult
I am overburdened.
to you know, determine how long it'll take. When I get down to 1 item left, like Astrian's Iron Ward, I could find every other item in the game again before I find that. You know, like, the less items there are to find, the harder it gets.
I am overburdened.
That's a unique drop. Interesting. Hey, Vito. How's it going? Did I find every room besides Zod? No, I still need Jaw, Cham, and Zod. Average LK runes for 1 high rune? Which kind of high rune? 1 burr rune takes about 15 hours, assuming you're running them pretty well. Can I explain exactly what I'm doing? Sure. So on this character, I'm trying to find every single item in the game. I don't have runes on that list, but I'll probably add it as it goes along. Pindle right now can drop any item that I'm looking for. And I was running a lot of Bale before today, but now I'm just kind of moving into Bale. It'd probably take you 3 hours to find a Vex. 3 to 4 hours. if you count cubing, like on average. It wouldn't be too bad, honestly. Maybe even less. Maybe 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So, Pendle can drop any item I want to find, except for 3 items, but I have already found the 3 items that he cannot drop. When I run Bail, I'm getting more experience because I also want to get this character to level 99, I think. So I'm just kind of like mixing and matching various things right now. Just having some fun with it all. I've had this character for 1.5 years. I have 11 items left to find. 1 item is a normal item that I could find in about 2 to 3 days if I went to normal and did that. If not less time, really wouldn't be too difficult. Just a little bit of annoying farming.
Another month, maybe another item. P.
Maybe. Thank you so much, Leroy. Mwah! 8 months in a row. One more month till we have a baby. So it's just a fun single player character that I've had. I do on and off. Honestly, sometimes I'll run this a lot. Like this past month, I've run it a decent amount because I've been finding a lot of items, so it's been like exciting. But I've gone, months without running it as well. So it really just depends my mood of the time. Yeah. Why don't I do players 8? I'm on players 3 right now for these Pendle runs. I'm killing decently fast on players 3. Players 8 was kind of taking a little bit extra time, was a little more dangerous, and it doesn't affect Pendle's drops. Is there a world record for this type of thing? Not that I've seen. Nobody has ever streamed finding every single item in the game. So if I finish it, I'll be the first person that streamed it. There are people on forums who have like kept, text lists, and they say when they found something, they say, "Hey, I found a new item," and whatever. But this is the first streamed through the entire thing. So, yeah. Every unique and set item, I should say. Because finding every magic and rare would just be the most boring, awful thing in the world. And impossible. Take too long. You found Tyrios, mate. Trust me. Right. So, obviously people could lie about it if they really wanted. I believe that there are definitely people out there who didn't hero edit it. I also believe there are people out there who did hero edit it and pretended like they did, right? Like,
Hello.
you've never seen a Tyrios might in game? Behold. Behold, my friend. That's what it looks like. It's beautiful. 3 Nats class? You want to get a good LK map. Very true.
I am overburdened.
You definitely want a good LK map. Makes you indestructible. It's not even good. We never said it was good. So like, here's my LK map. It's not bad, right? You got... Alright, come on. Here. And then right here.
I am overburdened.
You can do that, right? So that's how I would run it. And then I would go right back into it again. That's how I do LK runs. That way I don't have to go through the process of running through Act 3, because that takes a lot of time to get to the waypoint. Circlet. Yeah, Blizzard made some really sick rune words in this game. That is very true. Best item. 15 items for science right now.
I can't carry anymore.
Just bored with Pindle. We've only done Pindle for like a little bit. It's only been like 30 minutes of Pendle, honestly. Honestly, okay runs are. I should go to Players 8. Players 3 isn't too terrible, honestly. Any items rumors I'd use it but haven't found yet? No, I don't think so. I think I've found everything I'd use. Also, it's better to do these on 105 faster cast rate. Shaco! Come on. Having trouble popping them. You love Pendle, right? Pendle's so fun. Trying to become a one-punch source. At this point, running Andariel and Mephisto are pretty worthless to my character. It's kind of sad. See ya, Pablos. Oops. See, that's where I should have gone back to Act 4. I got this long run. That's not that bad of a run, actually. Also, a great place to get charms, by the way. If you want to get charms, you can get so many charms here. Okay, it's need to be integrated. Yeah, if you're doing a multiplayer, you have to integrate them. Oh yeah, if you're just starting, that's a great place to do it. Andy Meth Pendle. Oof. There's my Burroon in there. Almost. Yep, that's where you build your charm 20 lifers from. Very true. You can get a lot of skillers there too as well. So yeah, I'm not wearing my lower curse build. Yeah, lower curse for me is pretty worthless at the moment because I've already got everything I need. See, this is what Players 8 looks like for this character. So it's just not worth it because I get like no experience anyways. Alright, looks like tonight's not gonna be the night. That's okay though, we found 2 items this morning. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. I need to go to bed though, I do have to work tomorrow. But tomorrow night we'll do a hell hardcore run, I think. They're best on Players 8 because of the chest drops. Players 8 or Players 3 both can be decent, I think, for it. Players 3 is better than Players 5 though, so you can run Players 7 or Players 3, I should say. Both are better than Players 5 or Players 1. Thank you everybody though for sticking around, hanging out. I do appreciate it. I'll be uploading those other GG Fine videos from this morning tomorrow morning, and then we'll do a hell hardcore run tomorrow night. We can talk more about Diablo 2 Llama Drama show podcast. I like that idea a lot. Players 5 has the best chance for low. There you go. I will not be at AGDQ 2018. No, I will not be there, unfortunately. Hopefully SGDQ. But yeah, have a good night. I'll see you guys in about 16 hours or something. 12 or 15 hours. Something like that. See you guys then. Peace.